They say that old homeboy Drizzy came out and they said that he colonized right?
Land.
Yeah, like he came in there, he did that. What's your thoughts when you think about like the idea that, you know, Drake comes out there and steals the style?
Drake, bro. Cause even if they say he steal the sound, he still turn your song up and give you a whole platform. So it'd be this for that. And I ain't even saying he stole nobody's sound. Like, okay, say I get on the song with you and you rap a certain way. I'm just trying to keep up with what's going on. I ain't trying to goddamn show, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make it a song, a record. So he just good at what he do. And I fuck with Kendrick too, personally. So I think it's just good music. It's just good art. It's just, you feel me? And shit, two of the top met each other. And that's what happened. But when you got the internet and got so many people trying to tear us down or tear us against each other, it ain't even competition or music no more. It take it to this or that or who.
Everything but that.
Everything but that. It's just like, man, beat it, man. I ain't got time for all that. Like,
what was it like hearing about all that stuff from the other side?
Shit, I was tuned in. I ain't gonna lie. I was tuned in.
On the beat.
What? Like,
probably give you some hype. Like, boy, that new shit just dropped.
No, I'm putting down, but you heard that new. But Drake just responded, like Kendrick J, like shit, like like. But it was just a good time for hip hop. Like, I feel like everybody was like, and it's okay to be cool, but I feel like everybody was just so buddy that it's just like, we still in competition, or we still in creative competition.
It shook shit up, man.
It shook shit up.
Shook shit up. It was also crazy to see how, and we was talking about this, how everybody just flipped on the man real quick.
That shit crazy.
That's the wildest I ever seen. That should be what do they call, like a wake up call for him.
Jay-Z said it.
What?
Jay-Z won pound cake.
Yeah.
Pound cake.
You're gonna live long enough to turn into that. What do you say to turn into the villain?
They told
you know what I mean? Is when you get to the top. Come on now. We were happy when we saw the Patriots win their Super Bowl, or the Golden State Warriors win the championship, or the Chicago Bulls win the championship. They start winning too much, and you're like, yeah, nah. You know what I mean? It's because they were deflating the football. You know what I'm saying? It starts coming all sorts of bullshit. Tom Brady's cheating, and Bill Belichick was stealing the cause. It's always going to be some bullshit. Yeah. You want another storyline is all.
When you think about that, right?
You know what I mean?
Jay-Z told that boy, this how they gonna distract you. With silly rap views trying to distract you. Yeah. And when some of a favor, watch for the trade, all of those shit, like
line for line.
It's just like, man, that shit real to me. I'm a music head, I study this shit. So like, I'm a student of the game. So like, that shit real.
In Atlanta, there was another a big moment that happened this past year with Scooter.
Long Live Screet.
Yeah.
Screet the first, I don't mean to cut you out, but that ever gave me a song.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't forget shit like that.
You don't forget shit like that. And him and Pluto were big as hell. Like, it ain't get no bigger than them in Atlanta. Yep. Still don't, you know how this shit go, but like, in that time, I'm still in high school, I got a song with Young Scooter. He pulling up his shirt off, no Mexico, like, Scooter, long live that boy, like. That's a real one for sure.
Because it seems like Atlanta really mourned his loss.
Yeah, because like Scooter don't have no problems in the street. He don't get into nothing. He show love everywhere he go. You know, he well loved, well respected. So it was just an unfortunate loss and definitely an unfortunate time. Yeah,
the storyline was wild too. Of homegirl that called the police, all sorts of crazy shit.
Yeah, man, that shit be crazy.
Can't trust none of these bitches.
Boy.
It's just how it is. But what else do you have planned for your future and what you got going on?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, like, I ain't never been this hungry and motivated.
Oh, yeah.
For success, though. For positivity, like, for real, bro, I'm trying to clear the board. I just do all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talked about pure faith. You know what I'm saying? I probably been out a month. I got 50 plus on 5 videos. So it like I'm just loading up for real, and just
let that be where you put all that energy into.
Just putting that energy to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for like how you say, do you feel it's necessary? Like this way necessary, why you feel me? Of course, we could talk all day, every day. I ain't tripping about that, but just them, it's like, y'all tune in. You know what I'm saying? I'm having that hot shit. I'm having that hot stuff. Like,
yeah,
you feel me? Having a clothing line. I had a movie. I wrote a book while I was in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got my football team, Atlanta Track House. You know what I'm saying? Hateville Jaguars. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, let's get it.
come on.
You feel me? Like, I'm trying to start a sports agency. I got a little cousin. My little brother over there just graduated. Shout out to Cartel. You know what I'm saying? That's big for the family because he got a full ride scholarship.
You say your brother in the league too, right?
Nah, he went to the league, but he actually worked for ESPN. He you know what I'm saying, do a little stuff.
That's fine.
Oh, it's around, like it's around. So it's like,
so they ain't far fetched. You know
I ain't far.
That's that Florida shit.
Yeah,
Like, y'all just too goddamn good at sports.
Like, that's just in my blood. Oh God.
That's how you grow up, man. Sports raised you down here.
Oh, definitely.
My bad, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Have you had a chance to address your fans, everybody that kind of held you down while you were in there?
Not really.
Put it in the music.
Put it in the music.
Put it in the music.
And y'all see that? I salute everybody who stayed down and supported me and prayed for me. And just with them, you feel me? You smell what I'm saying? Like, everybody who was there, like, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's physically, spiritually, or mentally, like,
Yeah.
you know?
Because one of the things I used to think about, and this would kind of mess me up, it had me feeling kind of bad at first. When you get locked up, it's you in there, but you bring everybody with you because mom got to come to Vizzo, pops, the lawyer, this person, that person put money on the phone, this person sent you a letter, that person, JP. So you kind of bring everybody with you.
Oh, you know about that JP? I know about JP. Corleans and JP.
Fortunately. Well, yeah, it feels good to be able to come home and be like, man, I appreciate y'all holding me down, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. I ain't like I really want to throw a party and just invite everybody. I just don't know how to.
Don't do it yet.
I just don't know how to do it.
Let that shit happen for you, or let somebody bring it to you, and then you kind of be like, okay, I'm ready now.
Yeah.
The last thing you need is more people around you prematurely.
Right. That makes sense.
If you in the booth, that's the best place you could be right now.
Yeah.
Between that and designing some stuff.
Right.
And for rappers, right, like this, a lot of times is our therapy.
For sure.
You know what I mean? That's where you could talk, being able to have the opportunity to have a gifted enough mind to be able to put this shit in words.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I credit that to, because I used to rap, I credit that to being able to talk on a microphone. You know what I'm saying? So, like, sometimes I'll talk to me and Kato talk about this all the time. Like, I'll go to ask a question, but I say it in such a raw way that I'm like, damn, that shit was like, I think to myself, I just
delivery. I just pushing that stuff, delivery.
Yeah. But because you're able to relate, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could ask you a question, something about yourself, but I'm bringing it back to a moment about myself and thinking about how I feel about it and dropping it in a metaphor. You know what I'm saying?
Shit like that.
And then also just being able to understand real life.
Yeah.
Right. There's certain moments where we could have somebody and sit them down and just press them about the questions. Like, we're in a goddamn interrogation, or we can just have a real conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to somebody about real life, because all the shit that you battle through, the last thing you want to do is sit down with a that's sitting there. Yeah, well, what happened this day? You know what I mean? Like, what the kind of, like, in what world do you want to have a conversation sitting there with somebody? You haven't done much talking to people since you've been home. No. Is there a reason?
Like, I really don't do that much talking unless I'm around my people. But at the end of the day, like, shit, I'm comfortable here and I go out with energy. So y'all my people.
Appreciate you.
It's just like anything organic, you feel me? I wouldn't even put myself in a situation to go around someone who just like driving because I done been through enough turmoil. So you doing it, but you don't know how I'm gonna feel. And then I got to think for both of us at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't.
It's not comfortable.
It's uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I could make it comfortable, but it's like, why? And is it worth it, or it will add up? But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I appreciate y'all on y'all platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like a G.
Yeah, and I appreciate you for coming through. It's been dope. Now, before we let you go, we got one question that we like to ask people.
Talk to me. I talk back.
Life is grand. It's this whole big scale of life right here.
Yeah.
Right, and you've been through a bunch of shit, like a bunch. And if I were to ask you a 1 through 10, it'd be tough to answer like where you're at in life, because it's you could say a 5 and it's like, you know, simple. Out of a 1 through 100, where do you feel like you're at in the scale of life? Where do you feel like you stand in life right now?
100. I'm a million. That a billion. Now that dollar, but look, I'm healing, bro. I ain't gonna even sit here and like I got it figured out. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm perfect, or I don't go through shit, bro. Cause that's what I promised myself. This time I ain't finna do no faking. I ain't doing no faking. Y'all gonna accept me how I am, just how I come. So I'm probably like 80%. I'm healing though. You know, it's, you know what I'm saying, I don't do no complaining. So it's like, even if I think of a complaint, I just know I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm blessed to be here. So I talk to God right then and there, but I'm like 80%.
So what does 100 look like for you?
Y'all gonna see it. You know, the street, you know, the internet, like, and on some positive stuff, like, not no, but just like, y'all gonna see the performance and what I manifest in now. And what I manifest right now is just like success, like, you know what I'm saying?
You ever get tired of explaining it, right? Like, because when you say up the street, like you automatically think that like you
I'm gonna tell you something.
Let me be clear.
I'm a lawyer or a paralegal or whatever this shit is. At this point, I done sat in court all them hours and them days. Like, I know what I know. So like, I'm gonna explain it. I'm overly gonna explain it. Shit.
Yeah, because you know how that shit is. It's like, oh, we know what he meant when he was fucking up the
I'm
street.
gonna tell you what I meant. I'm gonna put you down. Exactly what I meant. Like,
This dude, Woody, ended up getting us go viral on a moment. He's looking at the camera and he's like, but nah, when you was in Atlanta with me,
yeah,
I wish somebody would have tried you. I'd have moved mountains.
Yeah.
And I'm like the comment section is like, oh, you said he was gonna kill somebody for dancing. And I'm like, they take everything so, but the way he be talking though, he don't help himself either. You know what I'm saying?
Retarded, man. That bitch retarded. I'm telling you.